Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 261. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin. With me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. In this bulletin, support to encourage growth in UK exports, new rules to tighten up the peer-to-peer market, and lenders partnering up with small business service providers. As we fast approach a post-Brexit trade world, the government is doing all it can to increase efforts to encourage small businesses to enter the export market. Now, there are two main reasons why small businesses are reluctant to become exporters. Number one, it's access to finance, and secondly, it's lack of skills and knowledge. So via the government body UK Export Finance, the government has now launched a range of initiatives designed to make it easier for small businesses to enter the export market for the first time. First part of this package is the Small Deal Initiative. This is designed to help the smaller businesses who really don't want to do volumes, just want to do smaller deals. Well, under this initiative, there's a range of help and support packages available to make that easier for them to enter that marketplace. Secondly, when it comes to finance, there's going to be working capital facilities available for exporters, but also support given to the exporters' supply chain, where suppliers of the goods that are given to the exporters, they may find it a bit of a challenge in raising finance themselves. So there's going to be support from the government. Also, interestingly, the government is also going to give support to the overseas buyer. So we may have buyers in different countries who desperately want UK goods but can't raise the finance in their own country to finance the purchase. So the UK government will provide a guarantee, and that will help them raise the necessary funds. And lastly, there's a general trade facility to help mop up all the other costs around exporting. So really good initiative package there from the UK government. So if you want to know more about this and get some ideas of how you could become an exporter, just go along to your favourite search engine and type in UK Export Finance, and there you'll be taken directly to the government's page. In the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 260, I shared news that the peer-to-peer lending platform Lendy had gone into administration. A few days later, the Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, which oversees the peer-to-peer market, issued some new guidelines. Now, I'm sure it's not totally on the back of Lendy, and they've probably been working on it for some time, because the new rules are focused on protecting private investors. The FCA feels that perhaps private individuals may not be fully appreciative of the risks that they're getting into when they invest in peer-to-peer deals. So as a result, from December 19, private individuals will only be able to invest up to a maximum of 10% of their investable assets unless they take advice from an appropriately regulated advisor. Also, the peer-to-peer platforms, they have to be more transparent in terms of sharing their systems and their processes and their governance. So it's all designed to make it a lot more transparent and a lot more protection for private investors. Now, you may wonder, well, I'm a business owner, what has this got to do to me? I don't invest. Well, think about it. Many of these peer-to-peer lenders don't take savings as a high street bank would do. They rely on a source of funds from these private investors alongside institutions as well. So the interesting thing to watch for is if that flow of funds starts to slow down from really January 2020 onwards, what's that going to do to the amount of money that's available to lend to businesses? Who knows? Perhaps we may start to see the high street banks come back into play. It's really going to be an interesting one to watch during the remainder of 2019 into 2020. Over the last few years, it's been interesting to see how lenders have now started to partner up with other small business service providers to offer financial products. Now, two more examples to share with you in this bulletin. The first one is Santander partnering up with eBay. Now, Santander will be going through the eBay platform and offering finance to approximately 200,000 businesses that sell in the UK through eBay. eBay will be sharing all the sales transaction volumes with Santander, so they'll be able to work out how much they can lend to those businesses. Secondly, the alternative lender Growth Street has also announced that it's partnered up with Xero, the online accounting software provider, and Growth Street is now going to be featured on the marketplace. There it'll be able to offer primarily its growth line facility, which is an alternative to an overdraft, and will be available for up to an amount of £200,000 to help with purchase of stock and general working capital. So you see some good examples there of two lenders partner up with other service providers to improve access to finance. Well, that's it for another Bulletin. As ever, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. So that's it for this Bulletin. Thanks very much, and I look forward to being with you next time.